Hi, my name is Oluchu Makalo, and today I'll be doing my presentation on the Unit 18 assignment, the Health Promotion Program. And today I'm going to talk about the importance of health promotions in an individual's lives and organization. So, Health Promotion and Disease Control Program aim at preserving the community's health. This program focuses on helping the community or an individual live a healthier lifestyle by making changes in their diet and lifestyle to prevent certain diseases and illnesses. And so, first program I'm going to talk about is the Couch to 5K program. Couch to 5K is a running plan developed by Josh Clark, whose sole intention was to encourage about 50-something women into running instead of sitting at home. So the original plan was a 3 run a week with rest in between and was only meant to last for about 9 weeks. However, everybody is encouraged to try Couch to 5K. It is free and simple method of improving your health and lifestyle and fitness. It does not matter if you've run before or not. There's room for everyone and you're able to catch up because it's very easy and simple running method to follow. Perhaps you may simply want to just be active and you'll be able to join as well. This program major target audience is not limited to female only. I believe it will be a huge benefit to everyone regardless of age, race, gender and color. So the benefit of this program will not only reduce pressure on hospitals, the NHS, due to diverse illness that would have been averted if people were a bit more active, but it will also aid weight loss and help reducing the cost of obesity on the NHS. Because it is estimated that the NHS spend on obesity-related diseases a year, how much they spend is about 6.5 billion yearly on obesity-related sicknesses. So it is an effortless way to enhance your physical health. Your heart, lungs will function better if you run often and you are a bit more active. It can aid in weight loss, but particularly when taken with a balanced diet. So the second program is the Work Health MOT. So Work Health MOT, this is a program that helps provide workplace checks for any company. So Workplace Health MOT assists clients in making wise decisions that improve their well-being in order to achieve a healthy work-life balance by encouraging them to take manageable steps towards happier and healthier life. Work Health MOT, even the most ardent fitness enthusiasts cannot observe their blood pressure, cholesterol or glucose level, which are significant risk factors for heart disease amongst other things. Coronary heart disease, CHD, is leading cause of mortality in the UK, according to the British Heart Foundation. Report from 1988, CHD was responsible for about 175,793 fatalities. 10 years later, in 2008, the British Heart Foundation stated that there were 88,236 fewer deaths. So when the companies are taking on more routine to make their staff a bit more active, this has helped to cut down the mortality, the high rate of coronary heart disease, according to British Heart Foundations. So here are the advantages of taking on these activities. You have a greater public knowledge and understanding of the coronary heart disease. The risk factors have contributed to decline in mortality. And it will enhance productivity, so you have a bit more input in your workplace because people are obviously a lot healthier. It will reduce work sick absence by encouraging staff to take their health serious, take their health checks seriously. So staff will pay more attention to their health checks and take it a bit more seriously. They help people make informed decisions and seek early help, which is very important. It helps the staff to be able to know their body basically and be able to seek help when they feel any different. And lastly, benefits of health screening include evaluating parts of bodily function that also signal and dictate the beginning of health issues. So before, as you are aware of your body, you're able to detect and know when something is wrong. So, and now the third one, which is my own developed program, is the gadget-led family. So I'm going to talk about the gadget-led family. So children today have grown up with access to a wide range of electronic devices. A world without cell phone, iPads, and internet is a bit unfathomable for people, especially the children at the moment. Due to technology advancement, today's parents are the first in their generation to have considered how to limit screen time for children, for kids. So, despite the youth suggestion, a 2010 survey by Henry J. Kazia Family Foundation found that kids between the ages of 8 and 18 watch entertainment media on average for 712 hours per day. Parents are advised by the American Academy of Pediatrics to set a fair cap on their children's media consumption. However, too much screen time affects people of all ages. So this is according to Very Well Family research in 2020. So some parents often pay no attention to how long their children spend on screen because themselves have no boundaries. It will not help anyone if you tell your children to stop playing a video game while you are watching the television. You must establish sensible restrictions on your use of devices for both of your personal sake and that of your children or child. So this program's sole target will be to reduce the amount of time children spend on their gadgets. It is said that dry eyes are a common side effect of digital eye strain, which also put additional strain on your muscle that support eye contraction. Additionally, when using a gadget, a digital device, the eye does not blink as frequently, which speed up disruption and evaporation of the tear film that coats the eye surface, the eyes. This program will aim at encouraging children to take regular breaks from digital screens, blink more while using their various gadgets, dim the light, and especially reduce the time spent on the devices. Aside the issue that radiation could cause, the other health-related issue that could arise from, sitting in one position for a prolonged period of time are like obesity, sleep issues, chronic neck and back pain, depression, anxiety, violence, poor academic performance. Although according to experts, looking at screen on a computer, tablet, and smartphone will not totally damage your eyesight, but it will have a detrimental impact on one's vision on the long run. Inconvenient side effects, most notably computer vision syndrome, can arise from doing so, also known as digital eye strain, as earlier said. So the recommended daily screen time for a child is between 1 and 2 hours. Parents should aim to restrict their screen usage after school work if they have to use the computer or the gadget for doing so. The recommended daily screen time for a child is between 1 and 2 hours. Adults aim to, so we have, like I earlier said, there are numerous ways that parents could achieve these restrictions. By putting controls on even on your smartphones, your computers. Some internet providers also give that provide those services now where you can restrict children access to things you don't want, content you don't want your children seeing. Prohibit screen in bedrooms to further cut down screen time and radiation exposure. Parents and guardians might want to adopt the following house rules to limit screen times. So these are some of the rules that parents, if you're struggling to cut down the time, these are rules you could set in the family that will help every member of the family to reduce their screen time. So number one is no use of electronics while eating. So that will encourage bonding, family time. During family fun nights, no usage of devices. That will also strengthen the family time as well. in the vehicle, no screen time, you know, so you're able, it's been said that children speak a lot more in the vehicle, especially after when you pick your child from school, you hear them telling you everything, and if they are on the tablet, they won't speak to you. So in the car, driving on a long journey, you tend to interact and talk and know your children a bit more. So no screen time at that time as well. Also, think about a family-wide detox once a while. Establish a weekly screen-free night or revolve to disconnect for one weekend per month. It might benefit everyone's physical and mental well-being, as well as the relationship between your family, also as well as the relationship within your family and relationships. So how do I intend to achieve this? My aim is to organize a group of women, probably from school, and for a coffee morning or a gathering, you know, and tell them about the program, you know, because some parents might not be aware of how to use these controls due to educational level barriers or cultural barriers or diverse reasons why they might not be aware of these controls. So I will utilize the social media, which is currently the most powerful tool in advertising. So things go viral very quickly. Also, word of mouth is another powerful tool in spreading words. So they say words travel faster than the speed of light. So churches, mosques, and temples, libraries, community centers, and my major way of promoting this program. So I'll have leaflets available in shops in the local communities where parents visiting will have access to these things. So time frame. So this project will strategically take place during this I'll plan it during the school break, during the 6-week program, where parents are a bit more free, because most parents tend to take some holiday that period. So that is when I'm thinking of having this kind of program planned. This will be just an hour once a week, informing and powerful informing part program for parents, you know, very educative, and I will seek help from people, you know, that will be able to talk to parents about these things and myself. And this will be a 6-week program to arm parents before the next academic year, in order to help improve their children's academic performance. So resources and choices of media. Money, obviously, for the printouts and to organize this event will be one of the major resources I'll require, and manpower, or seeking help from all friends and families or whoever, and volunteers to help me in organizing and planning this program. Also, face-to-face, word of mouth remains. So these are and choices of media, like I earlier said, will be face-to-face, word of mouth, you know, through the social media, leaflets and posters, billboards, if needed, will be put out there as well. So what would determine the effectiveness of this determining the effectiveness of resources? It will be crucial to measure how well the campaign has impacted the community to assess its success or limitation. According to Perman 2014, there are certain set of questions which can be asked to address the effectiveness of campaign through using feedback questions. So I'm going to use the feedback questionnaires in order to get feedback at the end of the program to see if it was a success or if it made any impact. And also, was the intervention and implementation according to plan. So I also want to know, was it done according to plan? Was it implemented properly? Was it timely corrective action was taken necessary? Was the timely corrective action taken if it was necessary? That I want to know from the feedbacks as well. Were intentions, results achieved? So I also want to get feedback to know if my intentions and actions were achieved. If it helped anyone, even if it's one person, that will go a long way to save. So I also use the midterm evaluation. So midterm is conducted for an ongoing program. So while the program is ongoing, I'll also want to find out how well it's going. A midterm review is done halfway through the implementation of any program. It identifies any weakness. So while the program is still ongoing, I'll be able to identify where I need to make changes, if I need to improve on something, by the feedback I'll be getting from the participant, the parents, and the people that attend. And also, final evaluation is another way I will use to know the effectiveness of the program. Final is done at the end of or near the end of the program. So at the end of it all, I also do a final evaluation questionnaires for people to give me their feedback. And it also determines the extent of which the planned objectives were achieved. It also identifies the factors responsible for the success or failure of the program, so that I would really want to know how successful was the program, was my aims and intentions achieved. And I also want to get feedback on failures where I got it wrong in order to plan a better program next time. It also assesses the sustainability of the program and the benefits of the program. So that's the end of this slide, the end of this presentation. Thank you for listening.